Now, construction. Okay. What can we train first of all? We can train pioneers, we can train militia, which are fairly useless. If you look at our army, we're actually allowed 5 units at the moment. We've only got 3, and we're also rated as weak. If you look around us, possibly because everything's pushed up to, the monsters are coming in at sort of medium, so we kind of need a bit more strength here. But we also want to build up our city strength. We're losing a tiny amount of income all the time, which isn't ideal. Let me just have a look at a few things. So unrest is at 19%, production 18, research 2, growth 3, food mana. More of these details. Sorry, I tend to spend a little bit of time on things like this, especially at the beginning, just to get it right. Not earning very much Gildar, but we can afford to run at a deficit for a while. Oh, that's right. Are we? We're going to get a border expansion. I remember which one indicates that. Chapter 20. It's been so long since I've played, I can't actually remember exactly what gives it to us, but what are we going to pick up? It doesn't appear to be anything in the immediate first ring that we'd especially want anyway, so that sort of rules out the monument from being much good, a zone of control. That just means that we get 1 more level. What about the Tower of Dominion? 1 growth, 10 fame, that would get us another hero, whatever they call them, fairly quickly. We don't really need that. What does Cleric give us? Reduces unrest, gives us a little bit of fame. Merchant gives us a little bit of Gildar, but that's dependent on the tax rate. Tax rate's normal, so we only get 30% of that income anyway. What are we earning at the moment? Minus 0.3. We don't really want to lower the tax rate. You really need the money. Though one of the things we got is Gildar's extra treasury, so that's good. We can run at a bit of a deficit. So I think even though we don't really have a lot of options here, we're going to want to fight monsters pretty soon. So I think we might build a militia and a scout, and by then we're probably going to want a pioneer. So I might even do that. And after that, then we'll start on things like the merchant. I know, yes, I'm enabled. You can build out towards wherever you want to go with these things, but we're not getting a lot of choice here. We've only got these squares, so where do we want to go? Maybe there. And what's this one? Merchant, cleric, okay. A monument. Well, as I said, we don't really need that monument just yet, so okay. Tower of Dominion, what does that give us? 1 growth. Might not be too silly to put in fairly soon as well. Maybe we'll put it there as a placeholder. Things are about to change fairly soon. So, what do we want to do? Well, we're done on our build queue for now. Time to look at the army. sovereign spikes of cracks, which don't look particularly powerful on militia. It's interesting we can't actually even train a spikes of cracks. I wonder why that is. The only military we can train are these militia, which I know from past experience are pretty useless, so never mind. Alright. Go back to these guys. Where are they, in fact? Just make sure we're getting them all. Where do we want to go? Lost goods. I know there were wolves or something out this way, weren't there? So we probably want to avoid them first. Let's come out this way. And grab this. Aha, found an item. 7 attack. It's probably better than whatever we have, but let's just go okay and then go equip. We can see for ourselves. So what do we got at the moment? We've got 8 attack, -1 crit. And what's this? 7 attack, +10 accuracy. Immune to counter attack. Yeah, that probably is better. So let's equip that. We're actually going to be a mage, so we're not really wanting to use a lot of melee attacks, but you do what you have to. Can't go any further this way, obviously, so let's head this way, which we can't do until next turn, so that's the end of turn 1. And look at that, we can build a quarry to boost our production, and that's probably a pretty good idea, actually. So let's build that clay pit. The earth shard, on the other hand, is not hugely important. Where's that clay pit appearing? Not till up there. Oh. Merchant, cleric. Let's just take that off for the moment. And that one. So the clay pit, what are we doing? Militia. Clay pit adds to production, so I think I might even put the clay pit right at the beginning, just to get that extra production boost as quickly as we can. What have we got? Made some advance towards knowledge, and might as well move. And that's all we can do. And that looks like the start of some wildlands already. So we're kind of boxed in from the looks of things. What happened there? Oh, that didn't move for some reason. Done. Clay quarry, right. And we'll go and collect this caravan. We found another item. And what's this? Recall your unit and their army to your capital. Not overly useful, especially